President of Mongolia Ukhnagin Khurelsukh arrived in the Republic of India for a state visit from October 13 to 16, 2025, at the invitation of President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. President Khurelsukh was welcomed at the Indian Air Force's Palam Airport in New Delhi by Muralidhar Mohur, Minister of State for Civil Aviation and Cooperation of the Republic of India, and Ganbold, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Mongolia to India. During the welcoming ceremony, the national anthems of both countries were played, and the head of the Guard of Honor delivered a formal address to the President of Mongolia. Following the ceremonial salute, President Khurelsukh reviewed the Guard of Honor and greeted representatives of the Mongolian delegation and Indian government officials in attendance. This state visit is being held within the framework of the historic 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Mongolia and India. As part of the visit, President Khurelsukh will meet with President Draupadi Murmu and hold official talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi to discuss ways to further expand and strengthen the strategic partnership between the two countries, as well as enhance cooperation in regional and international arenas. A Mongolia-India Business Forum will also take place during the visit, alongside a cultural program featuring an art performance, a photography exhibition, and a Morin Khur, horsehead fiddle, showcase under the theme, The Beautiful Land of Mongolia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi previously paid an official visit to Mongolia in 2015, during which bilateral relations were elevated to the level of a strategic partnership. India, the world's most populous nation, is the fifth largest economy and the seventh largest country by area. It is the birthplace of the Indus Valley Civilization and several other ancient cultures, and has long been a major center of global trade and cultural exchange. Since assuming office in 2014, Prime Minister Modi's government has implemented a range of initiatives and development programs focusing on poverty reduction, education, and economic modernization, which have significantly contributed to India's socio-economic progress. India's gross domestic product currently stands at USD 4.3 trillion, with exports amounting to USD 603 billion and imports reaching USD 682 billion. The country's key export items include petroleum products, precious stones, and pharmaceutical goods, while major imports consist of crude oil, precious metals such as gold and silver, and electrical equipment. India's major economic sectors include agriculture, industry, services, finance, and real estate. Currently, around 420 Indian citizens reside in Mongolia, while approximately 1,700 Mongolian nationals live in India. In addition, about 70 Mongolian students and 400 Buddhist monks and nuns are pursuing studies in India, while 4 Indian students are studying in Mongolia.
During his state visit to India, President of Mongolia Khurelsukh held a bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, followed by formal talks. The two sides reaffirmed their shared commitment to commemorating the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Mongolia and India, to elevate their strategic partnership to a new level, and to expand cooperation across a wide range of areas, including economy, energy, education, culture, and tourism. President Khurelsukh underscored the significance of the oil refinery project being implemented with India's assistance and expressed his appreciation to the Indian government for its continued support. The two sides also agreed to grant scholarships to 70 Mongolian students to study in India, organize a cultural concert titled Beautiful Country of Mongolia, and further deepen people-to-people exchanges in education, culture, and youth cooperation. In a symbolic gesture of solidarity in combating climate change, President Khurelsukh and Prime Minister Modi jointly planted trees under the Trillion Trees and One Tree for Mother initiatives, reaffirming their country's commitment to environmental protection. The meeting was held in a warm and constructive atmosphere, culminating in the signing of the joint statement on strengthening the Mongolia-India strategic partnership.
Snowfall that began on Monday in Uvs, Kuvskul, Bulgan, and Selenge provinces has settled, resulting in slippery road conditions. According to professional meteorological organizations, snowfall is expected to continue on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and the following day across the western, central, and Gobi regions, with warnings issued for potentially hazardous weather. Conditions drivers traveling between cities are strongly advised to ensure that their vehicles are fully equipped and in good working order before departure. Drivers are also urged to change engine oil, replace tires with winter ones, and take all necessary precautions to ensure road safety. Police Major Otgantamir stated that the Traffic Police Department is implementing preventive measures to reduce the risk of accidents. Exit ramps remain open. However, drivers traveling to rural areas must ensure their vehicles are in proper technical condition and adequately lubricated. In addition, air transport operations are being coordinated, as there is an increased risk of slippery road surfaces, he said.